Welcome back to the channel. You heard Swaganese Travels, New Orleans. You heard me. I told you I'll be saying you heard me a lot while I'm here. This vlog is called the You Heard Me vlog. Shit me. We are here in the Tremé Center area. You know what I mean? Tremé Center area. And we are currently right here by the Tremé Center. This is Swaganese Travels, New Orleans, Tremé Center. You know what I'm saying? Be back with another one. You heard me? Talk to me nice. Valère and St. Philip. Valère, St. Philip. And then head over here to the Tremé Coffee House. Grab a cool iced coffee if they got. Tremé Coffee House. Alright. And this is the spot right here. See what kind of coffee they got. It's a coffee spot. This the vibes. Alright. Hello. Do y'all have like an iced coffee? So yeah, y'all, we got a caramel iced coffee. It's at the Tremé Coffee House. It's a nice little spot though. Cool spot. Cool lounge area, you heard? Is that like a back way? A back area? Yeah. We can hang out back there? Alright. Alright, thank you so much. Alright. So they got this cool like little lounge area in the back. Let me show you guys. Real quick. This is cool back here. Unfortunately, it's like a little rainy. I'm not sure. Did it rain yesterday? I gotta really look into that because the floors is like kind of dry, but then they got areas like over here where it's kind of wet. So I'm not sure if they if it rained or not. So I got in a little late yesterday, so you know, I'm not sure if it rained or not. This is some of the history that's on the walls here. A little bit of New Orleans for you. Tremé band. Yeah, yesterday I took you guys to Bourbon Street, so hopefully you guys catch this vlog. Definitely be an interesting one, as we always do. Kind of just free flow, so we're not really planning anything other than going to places that you guys probably heard of, and then we may go to a few that you've never heard of. So gotta stay tuned for more, man. This is Swaganese Travels. I am your host, Al Gunny, another vibes. We outside again. So yeah, y'all, we are heading out of the Tremé Coffee House. I'm just gonna take you guys on a quick little lap around the neighborhood, just see what's in the surrounding neighborhoods. Pretty much got these 4 directions to go into. Pretty much going down this way, that's towards the downtown area, which you guys will see in the vlog previously, the previous vlog rather. And you know, that's where Bourbon Street and everything else is in that kind of that direction. It would be more so going towards that way, in that direction, like diagonally. But for the most part, yeah, that is like the downtown direction to go to. So if you guys come across the Tremé Center, if you guys are familiar with New Orleans or have been or are visiting, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been here, then you guys will, you know, look it up, you know what I'm saying? Do your research and check it out. You're not gonna go into the Tremé Center just yet, but you probably go check it out a little bit. Do a quick spin around the neighborhood real quick, you heard me? But this is where we at. And a common thing that you guys probably will see is a lot of these balcony type buildings, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the buildings, a lot of the old style buildings do have these balconies, you know what I'm saying? So we right here in St. Philip's Historic District, all right? And they have a park over here across the street, so yeah, y'all. And you're absolutely gonna get a lot of the colorful house schemes. A lot of the houses that's schemed like this, colorful, you know. So it's all about the landscape for me, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'd like to show you guys. Get into the architecture, the arts, you know. It's nice, nice. Cool St. Philip's Church here. So we on the Tremé Historic District. It's cool, man. New Orleans is fire, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely different from anything I've seen. We're gonna take a little detour over here to this cool looking house over here. And they got a little pond over here. Oh, this is Armstrong Park. Armstrong Park right here. And they got that house over there. That house look like some real historical landmark type thing. Got the geese over here. I'm not gonna mess with them. We don't want no smoke. We'll walk around them. We're gonna head over here towards this other area. But they out here geesing. Goosing and geesing. I mean, get them they space. Respect they space, you heard me? This they shit. You can see they got this cool looking house here. And if you guys know, like these a lot of the the landscape in here is a lot of it's really, really old stuff. And it has a lot of profound history to it. So if you guys know what the history is, you can drop that down in the comment section and let me know and let the rest of the vloggers or the rest of the chat know what's going on. Got this chicken right here. I didn't even see that thing. I don't know if he looked hurt, sick, you know. But yeah, you guys know the history, especially places like this building here. You guys know the history here? Let us know. Drop it down in the comment section. Enlighten us. That's what it's about, y'all. Detouring and sightseeing and stuff like that. You know, a lot of stuff that, I'm from New York City, so a lot of stuff like this you won't get, you know what I'm saying? You have to come to places like New Orleans or outside of your comfort zone again to get some of this, you know what I'm saying? Especially some of this historical context and landmarks and stuff like that. So, if you guys are interested in doing so, drop down here to New Orleans. It's not expensive to travel, y'all. It's not expensive. Hopefully there's just some type of signs here that could tell us a little bit of what we're looking at. But, you know, the French did conquer this area. A lot of what we see here in New Orleans. So this could be, you know, they do have old slave quarters here. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but I know one of them got burned down. That was something that was in the news at one point. Slave quarters got burned down. So they do have a deep history of slavery and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know what this is. This could be one of those type of places. You know what I mean? But again, if you guys know what this is here, let us know. But this is definitely something different. They got it gated up, so won't be able to just go inside. Yeah, y'all. Swaganese Travels, New Orleans. Swaganese Travels, New Orleans. This is lit. And as you guys can see, we have the palm trees here too. We got palm trees here. You know what I mean? Palm trees here in New Orleans. It's a nice sized park here. And this is like a fortress right here, this property here. So as you can see, this absolutely is like definitely like some real historic place right here. This fortress area. They got it gated off and stuff like that. So that's an indication that it has some significance to it. And I want to see the sign again. I want to double check the name of the park. Armstrong Park. Some of the information. And this is some of the context of what we're seeing. So, all right, you guys some time to see that. And this is a map of the whole place here. So we're just gonna do a quick spin around. I told you guys I'll be taking you guys like out the country. I'll be taking you guys around the country, and I'm just trying to uphold my end of the bargain in terms of what I said I would do. And then it's also for myself, like, it's showing you guys, exemplifying that we can do this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whether you by yourself, whether you with your friends, whether you with your family, these things can be done. You can come and detour and come see some cool stuff. You don't have to be confined to your normal circumstances. I know you guys working and doing different stuff, but when you find time off and stuff like that, take your friends and your family, your kids, and have them come see some stuff like this. So that way their minds can expand a little bit more than what it is typically for us coming from the inner cities of the New York cities and stuff like that, or the surrounding cities, you know what I'm saying? And that's just my take on it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like is important, and growth, you know what I'm saying, development and stuff like that. So yeah, man, y'all can take that advice, you know what I mean, run with it. It's definitely giving 1700, you know what I mean, 1600 decor around here. And again, we walking in history. I know I am. I don't know exactly what the history is, but I know I'm walking in the middle of history. Look at this. This is fire. Look at this, y'all. This is right here in the Armstrong Park. So this is on the outskirts. All right. This is the outskirts right here. Just so you guys can see, get a concept. And they have the trolleys, you see? So this trolley will take you. What trolley is this? This trolley, Latula trolley. So we will be jumping on the trolley, and you can see the train tracks on this side. So the trolley does run up and down this way. So we could take that trolley down to the downtown area of New Orleans, which will eventually take us down to the Bourbon Street area. You probably have to walk over, but for the most part, you can see it. All right. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
All right, great, great. All right, so look at this, y'all. Great photo op. Great photo op. You could tell by the whole, the architecture of it all. This bridge is like super old. Fire though, fire. Look how dope this is. Let's bring this, pan it out a little bit. So you guys can see what's going on here. See, family gatherings, you know what I mean? They taking advantage of the family gatherings.
And for months afterwards, that was Oz's room.
This is lit. So I want to make sure y'all get me on the bridge, you know what I'm saying? I was here. We did that, you feel me? We walked across the bridge. You feel me? My guy, yo, what's the name of this bridge right here? Oh, the Armstrong Park Bridge?
This right here is Dumaine Street here.
Oh, this Dumaine Street.
Yeah.
Dumaine. All right. What's up, y'all? Peace, peace. Porting from New York City, man. I do a vlog called Swaganese Travels.
Oh, all right.
All right. So I'm just showing my people from New York, you know, what it look like here in New Orleans. You heard me?
Ain't no wrong with
All right. Peace, y'all. I want to really ask them because they know. Somebody got to know. Yo, this that building over there with the gates on it, that pink looking joint. What is that over there? Preservation home. What that mean? Like what? For what is it about?
Preservation hall, and they call it preservation hall for free people of color. So people come out of slavery. When they came out of slavery.
Can I get you to say this on camera, please? Oh no. Oh, all right, copy. All right, go ahead.
And they built that. Our people now they built that building. So that's how they were able to get the people out of slavery.
Got you. See, I told y'all.
Armstrong Park, there was a whole neighborhood. It was the very first African neighborhood.
Heard you.
And most of the people that came from Haiti, that came to Louisiana.
Got you.
Yeah, free people.
So that place is a preservation home. You know what the year that they did that? What year they built that?
I forget the year it's I think
It's on the building?
The early 18th century.
All right.
Yeah, now listen, and black people, bro, was wealthy and rich up in here.
Y'all heard that? See?
Yeah, yeah, they were real wealthy and rich.
Right.
Yeah, they had full complexes and all that, bro.
Copy.
Yeah,
All right.
Their own driving business and everything.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. See, they don't be thinking we know certain shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's good that you putting this.
What it was, when they shut it down on them,
Yeah.
I think the state of Louisiana did it to them, shut them down, and that's when the Ku Klux Klan came along, put the icing on the cake.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
KKK.
you research and learn about it and stuff like that.
Will do.
Yeah, brother. I'm talking about this is a big fucking wide span that these people had on. It started from up in this way.
Right.
Up this way.
So you talking about this area?
Yeah, up this way.
Yeah.
On Rampart, certain parts of Rampart. And then you go all the way up to the bayou.
Got you.
Yeah, it's a big wide span that black folks had on a lot of things. When you cross over the Claiborne overpass.
Okay.
I put our ancestors in the woods to each other.
Right.
And been on the stand. Those people, if they didn't know you at all,
Yeah.
from a king of pain, and you need help, they're gonna take you in, and then they're gonna tell the people that you their cousins or brother or whatever, you become their family.
Right.
White supremacists don't want you doing that for each other.
Right.
So if we look at each other as a kin, as a kinfolk.
Kinfolk,
White
yeah, you see that?
supremacists Don't want you doing that.
All right.
You be my kinsman. So that like I don't know you for whatever, you down and out or whatever, you a good person, they take you and introduce you to the family for years after years after years.
And you become a part of the family.
Right, and then my great nieces or nephew and them think you that you their uncle.
Got you.
Yeah, or their cousin and all that stuff.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's where that concept, that's probably where the concept came from, where everybody be like, yo, we all cousins, you heard? That's it. All right.
That's what
Yo, I appreciate that history, you heard me?
All right.
Peace, y'all. Y'all step, have a good day, everybody.
You went look at the Tootie Montana statue?
Where that's at, right here?
Yeah, straight ahead, the Mardi Gras Indian.
So just keep going straight?
Yeah, you go around, follow the hill.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a statue right over there. Right over there, brother. Straight ahead, you're gonna see a statue. It's Tootie Montana.
Tootie Montana.
Yeah, Tootie Montana is a Native American Indian. And his uncle played in a show with the white boy called Wild Bill. But if it was African,
Wild Bill.
you couldn't play in the show. But Tootie Montana is a goddamn African.
Gotcha.
When we had to, from here to Louisiana, we had to learn this. He wasn't no Native American Indian, he was an African. Well, they tell us that from history that no such thing as a Native American Indian. The Africans was already here before the European colonists came here.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, he was
Alright.
already here and stuff like that. So that man right there descended from so-called Native American Indian, but it wasn't a Native American Indian. He was a damn African. So the European came here
Right.
as Christopher Columbus. He called them Native American Indians.
So yeah, y'all heard that firsthand, man, from the residents here on the grounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always tell y'all, it's like important to get the information directly from the people that's here. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna know a lot more. And again, a lot of information is hidden, a lot of information is kind of suppressed in a certain manner. So it's important that you get it from the people that's here, because you're gonna get the raw truth of it all. If I'm able to, I'm gonna try to get it over to the Gladys bar over there on the 3rd Ward. Go get a drink or two, you know what I'm saying? Show y'all the trenches for real, you know what I mean? But here we are with a statue here. I'm not exactly sure who this is. Oh, this is Louis Armstrong. All right, I might be Louis Armstrong if I'm not mistaken. Super lit. The stories of us. So our history is right here on the walls, y'all. And as the brother was saying, this is our history, you feel me? The slaves were literally right in this area. And this is some of the quarters here. And some of a lot of information. So the stories of us. Definitely our story, you feel me? Oh yeah, I'm about to definitely look at that. All right, look at this. Wow. Look at that. Let's get that. You know who that is, right? Harriet Tubman, right? Shirley Chisholm, right? Look at this. Wow. Shout out to my guy right here. Just put us on. Super lit, y'all. Black Lives Matter. Can't breathe. This is fire. Super lit. Let's get the words here. Angela Davis, Malala. And they have a barcode that you guys can scan. So if you guys want to scan this barcode right here, I'll leave it right here for a second so you guys can scan it. You scan that, and that'll take you right here to this information here. Yo, thanks, my guy.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Powerful installation, bro. I could
Yeah.
talk you off the record, but I don't.
Got you. I feel you. I feel you.
You heard me like, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, where's the Tootie Montana statue? Is it this one right here?
You don't know about Tootie Montana?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to learn. I'm from New York.
Oh, go Knicks.
Know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
But if you can cut that off, I can talk to you like real quick.
All right.
He was one of the big chiefs in the city. He's a legendary. He spent his life fighting against the police, trying to shut down the Native American tribes, the Mardi Gras tribes, all the racism in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Right.
Big Chief Tootie Montana was that dude leading the charge. He was leading the charge.
Look at him, y'all.
And then they came down.
Get a good glimpse of Tootie.
And then what they wanted to do, what they tried to do in June of 2025, 2 months before Katrina, they tried arresting Mardi Gras Indians on the streets. From his tribe, the Yellow Pocahontas.
And what tribe he from?
The Yellow Pocahontas.
Oh, the Yellow Pocahontas tribe.
Yep.
That's the tribe, y'all. The Yellow Pocahontas tribe.
Because I love to hear call Indian Red. And for many years, I didn't even know what he looked like. All I knew he was black and he had a mouthful of gold. And every man I seen with an Indian suit on, black and a mouthful of gold, I thought it was him. My daddy was great in his way, but he never made the stuff that I've made.
All these young folks were being arrested on the streets by the NOPD. You can't do second lines, you can't do Mardi Gras stuff. Young black folks being locked up left and right of the tribes, right? There's this big thing in City Hall. Everybody's calling on Big Chief Montana. Tootie, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Tootie didn't talk. Man's 82 years old. What are you gonna do?
Right, right.
But look, when he was born, he come up through wall segregation. What do you think he's gonna do in New Orleans? There was a meeting at City Hall, and all the cats came up, different Mardi Gras tribes, on the floor of City Hall. All of a sudden, Big Chief Tootie Montana come walking down the hall. He's walking like he's the king he is, right? Gets into the floor, starts talking, gets so passionate, he died on the floor of City Council defending his people.
Wow.
Literally died on the floor.
Wow.
There's a video of it. They came from, in the early 1900s, black folks couldn't be part of Mardi Gras. They weren't allowed to be a part of Mardi Gras because they black in New Orleans, right?
Right.
So what they did is that, and it comes from the Skull and Bones crew. Google the Skull and Bones crew. Skull and Bones crew come out. They lead off every Mardi Gras day from Tremé. Literally Skull and Bones crew. You know where they started from? So there's two things to this.
Are they black, white?
They're all black.
The Skull and Bones crew?
Skull and Bones crew are black.
A live look at the crew of Skull and Bones as they are up early on this Mardi Gras day.
So Skull and Bones crew started because they will come out on Mardi Gras Day. The older folks, older black folk years ago, will come out and scare the little kids on Mardi Gras Day to go back home to their parents and do schoolwork.
Right.
Because they wanted them to excel and not be. So it became a thing where it was like Skull and Bones crew were like Halloween, but not on Halloween, to scare the younger black kids to stay in work, go to school, fuck this white shit, get your degree. That's where Skull and Bones crew came through. So when these kids would come out Mardi Gras Day.
And what year was this? When did
early
they develop?
1900s.
Early 1900s. So the Skull and Bone crew, for historical context, the Skull and Bone crew was black guys, right?
Yep.
Here in New Orleans.
Yes.
It started.
Tremé, right here.
Oh, so the Tremé.
Right here, like a few blocks away, like we right here.
So we right here in the center of the Tremé. All right. So now it's making sense, y'all.
You literally in the middle.
Now
of
it's
Tremé
making
right
sense.
Now. This is Louis Armstrong Park. You're literally in the middle of Tremé right now. The beginning of Tremé. This is Tremé proper.
Hope you guys are getting this. All right. Hope you guys are getting this. Make sure you follow up and do your own due diligence and get this information, and you know, preserve the information and pass it along so we all can, you know,
it's real. It's real. Like this is where like people like they don't know New Orleans. They don't know where Mardi Gras Indians come from.
Right.
This is where
I never knew
from.
anything about with this history. So.
This is where they came from.
And we are standing like literally in the face of history right now. We are on probably one of the most important grounds here in New Orleans, right?
Yes.
The Tremé.
Yes.
All right, so the Tremé
in Congo Square.
In Congo Square. I'm in Congo Square, bro. That's basically Congo Square right there, right? Let's go to Congo Square. We got to do that. Again, we are here in the Armstrong Park, so this is like literally.
Yo, glad I met you, man. Seriously.
Yo, thank you here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. Because you like enlightening me more than, you know, the people that I spoke to previously. Again, I just kind of popped up because I just wanted to see what New Orleans looked like, but not knowing that there was I knew it was a historical context, that's important, but I just didn't know how deep it was. This is Congo Square, y'all. And again, for just, you know, private settings, I didn't want to, you know, make sure my guy is off camera, you heard?
Thank
So,
you, thank you all. Thank you,
You
thank
know what I'm
you.
saying? I appreciate that. That he's even sharing this information with us. So they got a live band going on
There's
over there?
always something here, man. It's Congo Square.
Congo
Oh,
Square.
Here's the thing you can
Oh
see.
yeah, look. So let's get this sign right here. Congo Square.
And this goes back to what I was saying about why the Mardi Gras Indian tribes. It's all
Right here.
you.
So I'm gonna give y'all some time to like really indulge here in this information. All right. Give y'all some time. So this is Congo Square. We are in the face of history. We are on the grounds where basically our people pretty much they gathered. And what was the gathering about here? What they would gather to
Freedom.
do? For freedom. So this is the square where they would gather. Like this is actual history right here. Actual history right here.
And
In front of the municipal auditorium.
which has been dead for years. But again, this is where, like, you know, again, going back to where the whole Mardi Gras thing came from, because the folks, the Indian tribes who led black folks away, that's where it all came from.
Right. And it's been preserved. They never really changed it. Did they change it any?
Well,
What about these benches? These benches were here for a while? Or?
but this is like, you know, this Congo Square, man.
This is Congo Square, y'all. So y'all might take it as, oh, this is just some park in New Orleans. No. This is a historical park in New Orleans. This is the Congo Square. All right? The Congo Square. So some powerful feet touch this premise right here. Some powerful people touch the premise here. Right? Tootie Montana and gang, right? They was out here. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all. Congo Square. Live here in New Orleans. I'm your host, L Gunner. This is Swaganese Travels. You know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in, like, comment, share, subscribe. We are here in Congo Square, New Orleans. Y'all heard? You heard me? Talk to me nice, man. We'll tap back in with you guys in a minute.
504.
Look, go follow me. This person right here, you hear me? All
No
platforms.
fella. Sure.
I be
Sure
first.
to the
I be first to date. You hear me?
Heard you. Not Larry.
I'm 17. You hear me? I'm getting to my people. I'm about to go to college. You hear me? Get my CDL.
That's good.
license.
Hell yeah, get your CDL. I do that too. I drive trucks too, you heard?
I'm interested.
That's-
What's your YouTube? What's your
Swaganese. That's SWAGA Travels. All right, what's up, G? You all right? Good? Peace, bro.
Oh, just like that, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Trying to pull you up. So what, you just vlog?
Yeah, I vlog, I do fashion, I do, you know, a couple of things.
You might see yourself.
And I'm helping, you know, the people get right with the information. I'm from up north, so we don't be knowing a lot of this history and shit like that. So Congo Square is definitely something we need to capture.
Yes.
Y'all sitting in the face of history right here, so.
Because I'm looking to start mine around next year. So
Yeah.
Where you got them jeans?
Well, start that shit now.
My life and stuff.
Don't start it next year, start it right now.
I ain't got no help. I'm trying to get out of youth stuff. I'm about to be 23 this month.
Yeah. You are the help. You do it yourself. Look what I'm doing. I'm from the projects. I'm from the projects on 125th Street. Look that up. We're the biggest indictment in New York State history. I'm from that block. You heard? 125th Street by the Apollo. All right. So yeah, shout outs to them, man. You heard? Peace, brother. All right.
My name Larry, bro.
Look like you work out. You don't be working out, huh? Look like a boxer or some shit.
My name Larry.
Larry. Little Larry. Oh, you the boxer? All right. Shout out to my guy right here. You heard me?
Yeah, shout out to me, you hear me? I ain't got no social media.
I
Yeah.
just want to be able to remember you. Snap the.
Alright.
But I'm telling y'all, my YouTube channel,
We lit outside.
Man, look. I've been trying to get it since.
you got it?
Yeah, shout out to them though, man. You know, the people on the grounds, man. They sit in the middle of history. And see, like us, like for me, I'm coming from the projects in New York City, so a lot of times we be sitting in history. Like even Central Park has a history that's connected to this. Look at the faces, y'all. This is us. Right here in Congo Square. He look like Patrick Ewing. Tell me he don't look like Patrick Ewing from the New York Knicks.
That's some racist shit.
No, he do look like Patrick though. Literally look like Patrick Ewing.
boy said your fine boy gonna set your flag on fire.
Talk about hey now,
Hey now.
hey now,
Hey now.
I can want it. Jagamofi now, Hanane. Jagamofi now, that's 1740 paying honor.
1740. The Native Americans.
200 years later, local ladies called the Dixie Cup. They heard the song since 1740, 1960. They got a hit song. Going to the chapel cause we gonna get married. The Dixie Cup say, hey, break time, let's sing that song. They didn't know they was gonna be secretly recorded. They changed the lyrics. Beetlejuice, Rain Man, The Grateful Dead. Everybody at summer camp, they know it like this. My grandma and your grandma was sitting by the fire. My grandma told your grandma I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talk about hey now,
Hey now.
hey now,
Hey now.
I can one day. Jagamofi now, Hanane. Jagamofi now, that song is 285 years old.
Wow.
Started with
Tell 'em,
Native
tell 'em.
Americans helping us escape. They gave us Indian suits.
That's what, I literally just, like, I know you, but.
Nah, he
my boy
just gave me the whole
Alex
history. I'm from New York City, my guy. Peace, peace. Nice to meet you, brother.
Storyteller,
All right.
here.
Yeah, I'm from 125th in Harlem, you heard me?
So I was literally telling about how like Mardi Gras Indian tribes got there from doing Mardi Gras from
Yep.
paying homage
Native
to the folks who
Americans,
freed them.
they would give us Indian suits and we would escape looking like Native Americans.
That's why
When
I told you.
the first people enslaved is Native American, it didn't work out. 3 problems. Number 1, you ain't gonna
Preach.
make me work. I'm gonna starve myself to death and drop dead before you make me a slave. Native American will starve themselves. Number 2, today is a good day to die. They would say that all day. If they get hold to a weapon, they're gonna do you bodily harm. Number 3, 30 minutes away, 40-mile swamp, Native American would convince you to go to the swamps and get big trees, but they would escape. So you could not establish the institution of slavery in Native America. When you went got Africans, that's when Native Americans got revenge on the French and the Spanish. The revenge was Africans in the city, but you would always see 20, 30 Native American walking all day long back and forth to the bayou. White
To the
paint
bayou.
turkey feather. They're going to the bayou. Don't pay their credit. They're walking to the bayou all day. But at nighttime, they would go on the slave plantation, get an African,
told you,
paint you white, put you in an Indian suit, and they would surround you and walk you to the bayou. So everybody thinking they just walk into the bayou, they're helping people escape.
Al, don't
by
judge
giving
me.
us Indian
Like,
suits.
Nah, not at all. I'm from up north. We mix with everybody. We there.
That's where the
History,
tradition
history.
come from. We started making a suit. First suit is fish scale chicken feather. Second suit is turkey feathers. Now you're gonna see the ostrich plumes.
Got
So
you.
285 years later, we still pay honor to them because of them giving us the Indians.
that's where the Mardi Gras Indians come from. That's
That's
Hey,
where
where
Mardi
man.
Gras
the
comes.
tradition comes from.
I appreciate that.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the tradition.
And it's good to hear that you retaining the information.
Next time you come, I'm finna do digital QR codes. We're gonna have a waterproof speaker. You'll be able to get links. You'll be able to hear music. Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World. The opera after the French Revolution, the Creole French moved into Tremé. The first opera for 100 years.
That's
is
over
the
this way.
Creole French. Go over there and say, Google, play the French Creole. You're gonna say that sounds like Italian music. Opera was brought to America
So
by Creole
xylophone that
French
came
people.
into like the old.
Then you
like,
got
yeah,
Buddy
yeah,
Bolden
yeah.
Blues. Buddy
The whole
Bolden.
Zydeco.
The
Buddy
Father
Bolden?
Blues.
Yep.
Buddy Bolden got a 3-headed statue because at the height of his career, they took music and put it on those cylinders, and he started having mental problems. When you go by the Buddy Bolden statue, say, Google, play Buddy Bolden Funky Butt.
Where that's at? It's right
That's
over here?
straight up by the Eagle statue.
So by the Eagle statue, Buddy Bolden.
Yeah, all them statues. Each one of them statues say, Google, play their music. Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World.
Yep.
Started off as a 16-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid.
In an orphanage.
Yep. Well, he was adopted by a Jewish family. This is a rare picture of little 14-year-old badass Louis Armstrong. Look at it right here. This is when he was shooting the 38 revolver on the 4th of July.
Yep.
They arrested him, sent him to the boys' home, Colors Waste Boys' Home, under Peter Davis. Peter Davis make you play every instrument. He's playing a drum. Louis had to play every instrument. He settled for the trumpet. But this started off with a little kid on the 4th of July shooting a 38 revolver, put in reformatory school. After that, he gets with a gentleman named King Oliver. On the other side of the park, you had 9 blocks of legalized prostitution.
Yep.
Storyville.
Yep,
a
Storyville,
city
right.
councilman.
There's a Storyville museum right there in
City
Benville.
councilman
Right there.
goes
right
to
there.
Holland, and he go to Holland, he come back to New Orleans, he allowed to put 9 blocks of legalized prostitution up.
Wow.
So you have Mahogany Hall with this Creole lady named Lulu White, beautiful Creole women. mahogany railings, silk line wallpaper. The brothels are.
Dude is a treasure. I told you.
So where the brothels
The
at?
brothels are. What happened was all the brothels over there, and the music
So in this
over
area
there,
over here is the
Louis
brothels.
Armstrong,
You heading
King
over there.
Oliver, Jelly Roll Martin. But
Jelly
the
Roll
problem
Martin.
was World War I, about a mile away, you got a Navy base, and for some reason we still haven't figured out. All the gentlemen that was supposed to be in basic training for World War I to protect the country, they would go AWOL over in the brothels.
Got you.
So the United States Navy thought, we can't stop it. This is a threat to national security. The United States Navy shut down all of the buildings.
So how far is the Navy y'all here?
The Navy about a mile away.
About a mile away?
Yeah.
All right. I could walk there, right? I could walk there?
Yeah, you can
Or should I
walk.
take
You can hit the river
the
and just
trolley?
walk straight up.
Oh, yeah?
The trolley gonna take you a good little distance, but they just put a walking path that'll literally bring you over there. You
Gotcha.
can walk that whole city from Crescent Park over
Oh,
on
yeah,
Legend
he
Field.
all the way from Crest Park to Bywater, straight, like, yeah.
Got you.
You can
All right.
walk it and film it and get the whole
You can walk it.
dynamics
And-
of it.
Appreciate that.
and
How you doing? Go.
I was telling about Tootie Montana, how he gave us all life against police brutality,
yeah,
and then he died literally on the floor of City Hall.
Yep.
He literally died on the floor,
Because
right before Katrina.
He stopped them from destroying the Indian tradition. One officer didn't know about the tradition for 200 years. Native Mardi Gras Indians just go on the street. They take over.
And they try
so
to
they
lock 'em up.
arrested the Indian. Then everybody was in the city council chamber. Tootie Montana was saying, "Hey, we ain't got to get no permits and none of this. And we've been doing this. This is grandfathered in, you know." So
Right.
he caught a massive heart attack in the city council chamber.
Wow.
And so they grandfathered in. Just leave the Indians alone. Whenever you come out for New Year's, for Mardi Gras. You
Super
lose your
Sunday,
mind. About
Super
39
Sunday.
tribes. They got Super Sunday.
Yup.
Oh man, they
Uptown,
come out
yup.
4 times. Well, I got an Indian suit that was
And it
bringing out here.
took
before I
Tootie
got hurt.
Montana to die on the floor of City Council
For them
to let
to-
that happen.
yep.
It took that 82-year-old man
Yep.
who gave his life to
Yep.
die on the floor of City
Tootie
Council
Montana,
to let that happen.
He masked
That's why
for
he
50
got that
years.
statue.
He masked for 50 years. 50 years of his life he masked.
Yep.
So you got to figure out, you taking an elaborate suit.
Yep.
He made crazy
Yep.
suits.
Yep.
I mean, he was a plasterer, so he knew all the architecture, different designs and things. So what he did, beadwork and featherwork is flat.
It's a year,
So
you
he
take-
put the 3-dimensional with the architecture symbols and things he put into the suits. That will put it 3-dimensional. He's the first one to make flat beads and feathers 3-dimensional. You know, so
Yep.
Mardi Gras Indians.
OG, what's your name, OG?
I'm Mandela the storyteller.
Mandela the storyteller, man. Shout out to
You gotta
Mandela
go
the
out, you
storyteller.
take, the people who, now you gotta remember, these are Africans who ran away that were with the Native Americans that was able to do the Indian suit. So the Maroons, one thing about New Orleans, you don't hear about Maroonage, but Maroonage in New Orleans is prevalent. They call them the beasts that cannot be tamed. Africans that you couldn't keep them slaves. They lived on the fringes of the city, down in the night ward. They lived in the swamps. They would go underground 6 feet. They would have stoves
Mandela,
and
I'm
everything.
Malik, brother. I love you. I'm gonna see you soon enough. You already know.
Yo, peace, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for the info, man. You just opened up the portal.
Give me this before I go.
Yeah.
You got-
Yeah, y'all. So we are here in Armstrong Park. And shout out to my guys, man, for the information, man. They just pretty much opened up the portal and gave us the context that we were looking for. So not only is New Orleans, you know, the whole bourbon, the bourbon area, you know, the clubs and the bars and everything, Bourbon Street, you know, just the whole festival, Mardi Gras stuff. There's a historical context to it all. So it's important that you guys look up the Armstrong Park history. You know what I mean? The Tremé history. That's T-R-E-M-E, Tremé. All right. So you got Armstrong Park, and you also have the Tremé, and that's here on Rand Park and St. Anne. So if you guys are in this area right here, all right, St. Anne, you can actually catch a trolley that will stop right here, okay, on St. Anne's. So this is the historical context here. This is Armstrong Park, named after the world famous Louis Armstrong, all right? And again, y'all, this is Swaganese Travels, New Orleans. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. Hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. We are live in the center of history, man, all right? This is Swaganese Travels. I am your host, L. Gunner, man. We walking on the grounds of history. We are walking on the grounds of history. From New York City to New Orleans to New Orleans, you heard me? And we outside again, you heard? Talk to me nice. So we just did like a cool detour, you know. It started off, we went to the coffee shop and all that type of stuff, but now we are here on Phillip Street, near the Tremé, near the Armstrong Park, exactly, you know what I'm saying? We are waiting for T. She's on her way, walking towards us now, so had to stop the vlog just a little bit just to go and snatch her up while she was getting ready. She got herself together, and we're gonna head back over towards the park area and show you some more of what the history is here in New Orleans. He looked like Jay-Z. Look at this guy.
I thought that's exactly what
Look. You see? That goes to show like our people, and he looks like my boy Rose. Shout out to Black Rose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Rose. He looks exactly like my boy Black Rose, actually. That's exactly who he looked like. Yo, Black Rose, look at your twin. So this proves the point of what I was saying about how people are resurrected and we come back, you know what I'm saying, on earth as other people, and our ancestry, it runs deep, you know what I'm saying? As you hear in the background, you can hear some of that the music being played over here by some drummers and some of the band. All right. Buddy Bolden, that's the name. Charles Buddy Bolden. Charles Buddy Bolden. Here's some information on him. You guys could jot that down. Charles Buddy Bolden. All right. And this is your man right here, Charles Buddy Bolden. Hey Google, play Charles Buddy Bolden. Hey Google, play Charles Buddy Bolden music. All right, well. This is cool. This is and shout outs to the sculpture here. Shout outs to the sculptor, the person that created this amazing statue. All right. And again, this is here inside the Armstrong Park. All right. So if you guys are familiar with this area, you probably saw this if you guys have frequented the New Orleans area. Again, this is like the Tremé area, and this is where the history, like really like the real deep history here in New Orleans for the black slaves and for the black people here, for the Native Americans, right? They call them the indigenous. It's pretty much started here. So again, the Congo Square is where they used to meet up and gather. And if you could see in the statue here, that's the statue of Tootie Montana, which was one of they call him the chief of chiefs, all right? So he was like the top shogun of the representatives of the indigenous tribes and stuff like that for the black folk, you know what I mean? And he pretty much was the face for the revolution, and he just died in 2005. So this is not like stuff that you would say, oh, this happened like years and years and years ago. This is only just 20 years ago that he actually parted ways with us. So this is, again, the stories of us. All right. So we showed you guys this already. I'm just showing, you know, T. We got T with us, so I'm going to show T some of this stuff, and so she could see. So this building, this is the municipal building right here, which has been closed down. We don't know the history on that, but we can do our own research. This is Tootie, you know what I mean? The big chief, you heard me? Allison Big Chief Tootie Montana, all right? That's him right there. All right, and that's OG that was giving us that history over there. So you guys will see him. What's up, Jay? All right, peace. You all right? So you'll see him inside the vlog as well. So he's here full of history, you know what I'm saying? Full of information, full of context for us to follow. You got these young boys out here doing the band. All right. And this is the heart of Mardi Gras in New Orleans, the whole atmosphere, you heard me? This was what it's really about right here, all right? So we are here on St. Peter's here. And we kind of walked through here yesterday. Well, we didn't walk through here. I kind of remember seeing this building right here, but for the most part. Yeah. Let's go check out this Black Penny thing. We can actually catch the trolley going down here. So we probably gonna jump on this trolley right quick. We're gonna head over to the Black Penny right here, which is, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but we're gonna walk in there, try to use this restroom. All right. And then we're gonna walk down towards Toulouse. All right, please, brother. And then we'll probably try to jump on this trolley and head down towards downtown and everything. All right. This is Swaganese Travels, New Orleans, man. Y'all getting the inside scoop of New Orleans, man. From my lens to your eyes, this is Swaganese Travels, New Orleans, man. You heard me? Talk to us nice, man. Talk to me nice. Talk to us nice. You know what I mean? Get right with your boy, you heard me? We're on St. Peter's. We're gonna go up into this spot right here so we can see if we can use this bathroom real quick. So yeah, man, this is New Orleans. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? New Orleans, y'all see it? Y'all see it?